Hi, Eric Wilson here, independent licensed mechanic with 30 years of experience. The next short while I'm going to show you the inside story on this 2013 Dodge Grand Caravan is to make yourself an informed decision. Now, coming in on the rear left tire, you got about 50% tread on aggressive snow tires, so down but definitely not out. On the left rear spring suspension, no cracks, no brakes. Your brakes on your rear brakes, you've got about 20,000 K left on your rear brakes on the left. No issues with your, looks like they've got a brand new brake line in there, which is good. Rust wise, other than some surface rust, I'm not seeing anything of real issues there. Your left rear shock good and dry, because it was full of oil. If it was leaking, you'd see that right away. Coming across to your right rear tire, about 60% tread on aggressive snow tires, so definitely lots of tread, keep you going there. The right rear spring suspension, no cracks, no brakes. Your right rear shock good and dry. Your brakes about 30,000, yeah, about 20, about, yeah, I'm gonna downgrade it a bit. They're about let me think here. About 20,000 K. Yeah, I'm going to downgrade it to about 20,000 K. So down, but definitely not out. Your exhaust, no cracks, no brakes that I can see. Yeah, everything's copacetic with that. A little bit of surface rust under here, but nothing major. That's your exhaust. Yeah. Yeah, other than surface rust, no major issues with rust. Okay, now coming out to the left front tire, about 50% tread on your left front tire. On your left outer tie rod, now this is critical, it's tight. It's the only thing that holds the left wheel to the steering. This is your left sway bar link connected from here to here, intact, doing its job. Dampens the sway when it goes around the corner. Your left outer CV boot, full of grease. If it was ripped, you'd see this ripped and you'd see grease all over the place. Left inner CV boot, good and dry. More importantly, little bit of a leak here. Just so you're aware of that, there's some moisture here, not active, but you definitely got, you do got some leakage right here. So just that you're aware of that. Bottom of the motor, good and dry. Looking with this, I think what's happened is it's the oil pan gasket. So I'd be changing that up or getting that changed up there. That'll solve that issue there. And that's on the tranny. Pretty quick job. It's like an hour and a half job. Takes about $200 altogether with the oil. Now, coming across to the right front tire, you've got about 50% tread on aggressive snow tire, so down but definitely not out. The right outer CV boot, good and dry. Right inner CV boot, good and dry. Right sway bar link connected from there to there, intact, doing its job. Brakes, you got about 20,000 K on the front brakes. On your right outer tie rod, that is tight. Sway bar link connected from there to there, intact. Your inner CV boot, good and dry. Outer CV boot, good and dry. No leakage as far as drive shaft there, which is always a good thing. Okay, so that's the underneath of the vehicle. I'm going to take you up and show you the top now. The left front strut. Now these struts are full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it leaking all in there. That is good and dry. And the right front strut, yeah, same thing. Full of oil. If it was leaking, you see it ripping right. You see it oil in there. And that's good and dry. Okay, with the motor running, you have got. Hang on here. 227, 362. So definitely not high K. And no check engine lights that I can see. No cracks in your brake light. No cracks in your windshield. Dash looking clean. Now I'll take you out and show you the condition of the motor. Okay, with the motor running. Very, very smooth and quiet. Shot of the exhaust with the motor running. Very, very clean. Now, one thing I always do, whenever I take a look at any vehicles, I take a look at underneath the oil cap to see if there's any indication of white goo. Now, white goo would be a mixture of oil and antifreeze, and that's a big problem called a head gasket. Good reason to walk away. I am not seeing any indication of a head gasket leak in this vehicle. In fact, this motor is running very, very smooth, and as far as I can tell, has been well maintained. So that's my estimation of this vehicle. And the one issue I'm going to, you definitely, I think you want to address is like about a $300 job on the tranny for fluid, for the gasket. And about $300 it's going to take for the fluid in the gasket for that tranny leak to go away there. But other than that, I'm not seeing any other issues. Now, if you buy, remember, you're going to come back to me, contact me, because I have two things for free that I'm going to give you. One is the catalytic theft protection system to stop your cat from getting stolen, which is a good thing. And number two is a 10% fuel saving device that I've used for 30 years, never fails. And the price of fuel, 10%. Better in your pocket than in the oil companies. Hopefully this will help make an informed decision. If you have any questions, be happy to talk to you. Bye-bye.